Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I cannot pronounce this. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. Choucroute Garnie? It's Choucroute, and then the next word is Garnie. Okay? At least I can spell it. If I can't, I told you I'm the only one who can't pronounce half these words, but my sons and my husband, they take to languages like no tomorrow. All right, they want a Dutch oven. They want you to adjust the oven rack to the middle position, which I've already got. I always keep mine in the middle position unless otherwise informed. And they want you to heat the oven to 325. I'm sure somebody will tell me how to pronounce it. Anyway, you're going to put 2 tablespoons of lard, bacon fat, or extra virgin olive oil in a Dutch oven. You need 1 onion thinly sliced. Okay? We're at that point now. So let me get this heated up. Oh, that's nice, guys. At least you could have done it, let me know. Of course, they never do. Matches are good for the fingers to keep you from burning. All right. Now this has got a lot of different meats in it, and it's served actually with a brown mustard, which I make, so I don't have to worry about. I make brown and golden mustard and honey mustard. I showed you a shortcut on honey mustard, but I do have the recipe for the original. So we're going to heat this up. So we're going to be layering this and baking this. So there's not a lot of work. And I do have whole grain bread to go with it. Well, you know I'm going to do that. By the way, those candied sweet, what was it? Nutty candied yam muffins are delicious. Both my sons have tried them and they are not disappointed, but they found a nice way of getting rid of candied jams. Didn't know if it was going to work, but it did. I'm wondering if I could make biscuits out of them. You know, the candy jams, just mashing that. I'll try that another time. But anyway, we've got to get this hot. Now we're supposed to have, I asked him for pork, a certain cut on pork, and he cut it into bacon. I didn't want it in bacon. I wanted it in a whole slab. So next time I'm going to remember to tell him, put it in a whole slab. I want the whole slab. Don't cut it. But he was kind that he cut it, so I wasn't going to sit there and bitch and complain about it. I'm just going to do it a little different and make it work. So as soon as this gets hot, we'll put the onions in. Oh, you're getting hot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put your onion in. Now you want to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt over it. While the onion is cooking. Now we have to let this cook for about 6 minutes until they're soft. If my husband was here, I'd have him read all these long words to you that I cannot pronounce. But that's okay. I'll spell them out if I say them wrong, and then that way you can correct them. You know exactly what I'm doing. I did not know these would turn out this way. It turned out very nice. I just don't have a lot of room, and this dish is requiring a lot of different meat. have to put you back here because I have to take the pot off. Like I told you, just know the onions are soft. That's all they want. They're soft, so make a bed. For you who don't know what that means, cooking is you spread the vegetables out, and it looks like actually you're giving a layer is what you're doing, but they call it usually making a bed. People who have cooked know how to do this already. You know what you want to do. Do you want this thing sliced or anything? Well, I'm going to. I couldn't find a smoked ham hock. They wanted 12 ounces, so I'm using this instead. It's very difficult to find stuff sometimes in the store. It drives me crazy. I want you to layer it. I'm laying this one in. I'm sorry, this is all I have. But it's 12 ounces of a pork. Smoked ham hock, 12 ounces they want. At least I got 12 ounces off of this cut. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I did. Alright, they want 5 cloves of garlic, crushed and then peeled and laid in here. So that's what we're doing now. That's what I'm doing. Thyme. They want 6 sprigs of thyme. I don't have any fresh thyme, so I'm going to use this. I'm sure that's about 2 teaspoons. Estimating. Remember, this is all estimating here. Because I don't have fresh thyme. I had a plant. The sucker died. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in, and that should cover for what they want. Wine. Okay, they want 1 cup of wine. White wine. I don't have that. So I'm going to use bone broth and stock, which will give my food more flavor. Which will also make it much more nutritious, so I'm not concerned about that. Having the wine, if I don't have it, I don't have it. I'll just use something else. Okay, that goes up there. Now see, I told him I wanted pork belly, so he cut it into bacon. Oh well, I'm going to have to be more specific next time. That's okay. I'm still getting what I want, so I can't complain. Turn it this way. You can see what I'm doing. All right, now we need pepper. All right, how much pepper do you want? All right, they want you to sprinkle the pork belly. It's supposed to be a slab, but I didn't put that. With half a teaspoon? Yeah, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Where did I put my black pepper? They want 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. What's that much salt on this? Okay. And 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt sprinkled over it. Now they want 2 pounds of sauerkraut rinsed and squeezed dry. Let me get this over. No, I'm going to leave it. I'd show you my sink, but it's a mess. The fact that I have stuff all over it. So get 2 pounds of sauerkraut. I didn't have time to make my sauerkraut. Yeah, but you sure can make a mess, Sandra. Yeah, I know. Did you forget there's liquid in sauerkraut? Sure, the heck did. I'll clean my mess up. You're going to sprinkle the sauerkraut all over this. After you strain it and drain it, squeeze it dry. Good night. And a teaspoon of caraway seasoning, I just sprinkle all over this. That's fine. You know, it was good right there. Good night. Oh my goodness. All right, this part was really easy. You're gonna put the lid on this and gonna put it in the oven for an hour and a half. That's it for now. We'll do part 2 later in part. No, I'm gonna have a part 2 because I need my phone. So, yeah, and I got a mess to clean up. I'll see you in part 2.